Hello again. The reason I'm doing this video is because I haven't been very happy about the video I did with this Ardbeg Ardcore. Don't think it showed me to my full potential. Got a bit tongue-tied and sort of dazed and confused because I couldn't really isolate any flavours in it or anything. But it is what it is. You can't do your first tasting twice, can you? So what can you do? So I thought I'd bring it back, have a word about it now. You can see how much I've drunk of that. Won't taste that, but what I'll do is I'll do a tasting of last year's committee release of the Scorch, because I haven't done that on video and I haven't had one of them for a while. I'll probably title this video Ardcore versus Scorch, but they're only in competition really for your money. If you're a new Ardbeg fan in the future and you want to go for the back catalogue or whatever. So go back to this Ardcore. Since found out that the punk theme of it is a tribute to Port Ellen, the nearby town of Port Ellen, nearby to Ardbeg, not nearby to me, which was known as Punk Ellen in the 70s. Whether it was or not, I don't know. You've got to realise this is dreamt up by a marketing team that probably weren't even born in the 70s. I still can't find any of the flavours and that they say on it. The only thing I do get is like biting a spiky ball. Only I wouldn't have described it like that. I'd have described it as you know, the fireworks you get at displays that go up and explode into a big sphere of sparkly points of light. Well, it's a bit, if you scale it down, it's a bit like that going off in your mouth, and then instead of sparkly points of light you get tingly tangly on your taste buds. I've only got it once, so the other times you get it tingling and you get your taste buds going, but it's not as like an explosion. Sometimes it's more like chocolate called a spring surprise from a Monty Python sketch. The finish of it, I've been trying to grab the finish and describe it. It's almost on the front of your tongue, the sort of front half of your tongue, and you get these sparkly, tangly on your taste buds again, you know, but it's sort of random, and it's sort of almost like lemon curd. Now, you don't really have to deconstruct it and analyse it and realise it's a very good whiskey, but the trouble is there's a lot of very good whiskies out there for half the price. Some of them made by Ardbeg as well, so you could feel sort of buyer's remorse if you buy this. I haven't, because I sort of I'm paying for the experience rather than quality or quantity, so I'm quite happy with it. We'll leave that one now and go on to last year's one, which was the Scorch. Now this is all about the dragon that lives in warehouse number 3 and how it breathes on the chars of smoke, the barrels and everything. And this is in heavily charred bourbon barrels. I haven't had one for a while. So we just pour it, see if it's sort of dark as you pour it, sort of grey sometimes. Can't see any greyish tinge in that, but as you can see, it's a nice, I would describe that as golden. Swirl it about a bit, get some aromas going. I can smell it from here. So again, I don't get any of what they say on there, but it's like standing on a beach with a whiskey factory down that side. It's a lovely day, the waves are just lapping on the beach, and then you smell a wisp of peat smoke from a faraway croft across the bay, and everything's right with the world. You can stay there as long as you want, but I'm going in for a drink and See if it's as I remember it. It is as I remember it. It seems to have turned everything up to 11. The first impression you get is how sort of smooth and creamy it feels in your mouth. And then because of all of the smoke and that, you're sort of expecting a shock and awe. But the first thing I get is like a wave of sweet caramel going across my tongue from left to right. I don't know whether that's the shape of my mouth or the way I drink it, or whether it's actually a thing. But, it's almost as if the dragons invited you into their lair, sat you down into a comfy leather armchair, and then gave you a Werther's original. But then the smoke comes in, and it's pretty intense. Starts off as smoky bacon. Then as soon as your brain goes, oh, smoky bacon, it changes to being a black, burnt, bitter charring on a barbecued steak. And then as soon as your brain goes, steak, it changes again to being a nice piece of smoked haddock in a whiskey toffee sauce. Now, you know, it's only a matter of time before somebody cooks that on MasterChef, don't you? John Turrell come along and say, blimey mate, that's a bit off the wall. Where'd you get your inspiration? And I'd say, some old bloke I was watching on YouTube. While all that's going on, you've got like tingly pepper just on the tip of your tongue. You sort of think, how do they do that? I think they definitely call that full-bodied and complex. Finish, for me, it's right on the back of my palate. Because I've drunk that again, it's not finishing yet. It's quite a long time to come. But it seems to be almost oaty flavour, but not like porridge or those oat biscuits. It's more like you've eaten a piece of flapjack or a hobnob biscuit about 10 minutes ago, and all the sweetness is gone, but you're just left with the oaty taste. I think it's about 13 years ago since I was given a bottle of the Ardbeg Ugadale, which completely changed everything about whiskey for me. And it started me on my long and expensive quest to find something better. I think I might have been able to stop when I got to this one. But, if you're on the quest yourself, you know it never ends. So on that note, I'll leave you to it and say thank you for watching, and hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks very much. Bye.